So, hello, I'm Michael, and I welcome you to a new series of Civilization 5 using the Vox Populi mod. That is the latest version, 3.6.2. Link to it you'll find in the description below. So, on Friday, I did a preliminary episode. I gave you guys 3 starting locations, and thank you very much for all your comments, and it's very interesting reading through it. I think we sort of got a clear winner. I wasn't quite sure how to count it, in fact, because some people wrote comments and others might have just given likes to some of the answers. So in any case, it was location 3 and that got the most votes, and this is the one I've loaded already. I'm not going to go through all this again, even though this guy is going to be super relevant in a minute. Let's just bring it up here. It's this one. It's also just a little bit troublesome. The second location would have been more straightforward. And I actually had a pretty late comment today from Tito. And he sort of said, go for the second one. And then there's sort of easy plantations to be had. It's sort of faith heavy. And there was the possibility of the Temple of Artemis. Would have been interesting. But alas, here we are. There's also two suggestions as to where I should go. One of them was on the forest, the other one was down here. I think I just about prefer this one because it grabs the extra lake tile here. And delaying the capital by founding by 1 turn is not the end of the world. Even on Deity, we are playing on Deity, not because I'm particularly good. It's just because I'm feeling brave or maybe indifferent. So here we are. And it's found. And then that also brings us to our next decision. A monument is pretty obvious because we don't need the shrine immediately because we kind of found our pantheon now, and this is a thing. Excuse me. So for one thing, we do have lakes, so we have fairly fast growth. Even so, I want to go mining first, and not because I want to go pyramids. I don't rate the pyramids that highly. And there's a large danger of AI getting it as early as turn 16 to 18, I've seen. And right early in the game, if you go for something and don't get it, you're sort of screwed, right? And also, yeah, I think it's not as good as the Stonehenge. The engineer point is good. The settler, sort of an immediate settler, can be good, but it's also, it might be too early even because you haven't explored yet, and then the cost of the culture and the science sort of increase like so. It's a viable thing. I think on DT it's just a little bit dangerous. Still, we want to go for mining because we want to improve our copper, and having some extra production will be a good thing. Let's just have a look. I think it's 1 production, 1 gold or something. Where does it say? I moved my cursor. Don't tell me. Mining +1, hammer +1 gold, yeah. So, now the big decision, the pantheon. And there are all sorts of recommendations. And most of you are sort of traditionalists, aren't you guys? Well, let's do it the other way around. Let's do it the other way around. Because we're playing on Deity, we sort of have to worry about how we get our yields. So in the top left corner here, we got the science and we got the culture. We still got to get faith, even though we get an immediate pantheon. We still want to get the religion. The first great prophet, we get it earlier than the others. But even so, we still have to worry about it, and then we got money. And usually, for those that sort of been following me for a while, that know that the one thing we mainly struggle for is science, right? And early in the game, or sort of in the first, I don't know, 50 turns or something, there's several ways you can get science. I think the best one for it is progress. You get science when a citizen is born, and then also when, I think, when you found a city or something. I'm not quite sure. Anyhow, then there's this really, really good policy down here. You get free science for every city connection. So that's basically free science for every city. It's really, really good. A tradition is a little bit low on us in science. It might have changed it. So you get +1 for each policy. And then you got this thing where you can get free science in the capital only, though. And sort of, I think they might have changed it sort of a little bit. Science to every council, lodge, herbalist. I think they might have changed that. I didn't actually read up on the notes. I sort of prefer to see it, or to learn about it when I see it. It's just reading through it. It's like reading through the Bible or something. And the other way is to go authority. It's this policy here. And if you can make it work, you can gain a lot of science out of killing things. And usually, sort of, India is a tradition civ, because we get a food bonus. And we usually sort of, you want to grow very tall cities, maybe not too many. Something between 3 and 6, 7 might be ideal, sort of, depending on the terrain. So since we're using the third and fourth unique component, I had to really sort of rethink my strategy. It's all to do with this guy here. This guy is an archer replacement, and he gains culture and bonus XP from killing things, and he gains faith and culture from leveling up. And then culture from kills is doubled against barbarians. As far as that is concerned, I mentioned in the first episode, I didn't want to give myself an unfair advantage. And somebody commented on it, and it's sort of, he couldn't believe I wasn't trying to do it, because we're playing on Deity and sort of every little helps, like. But even so, I put it on chill barbarians, but that still means more barbarians than in the older versions of the mod, right? So if you put it on normal barbarians, they're quite numerous, and if you put it on the raging barbarians, it's just insane. It's so insane up to the point where even playing as Boudica on a Highlands map, I had to give up the game. Because there were so many mobs running around, he couldn't defend them. He couldn't even have enough units running around to kill them. And Boudica gets like, gets the super strong, what is it called, the Pictish warrior? It was crazy. So this guy, we want to take advantage of this guy as much as we possibly can, and I want to get him quite early. And he is sort of one of the first considerations for me, is the culture. I think we sort of got culture covered by this. We want to hunt barb camps. If there aren't enough, we're going to attack city-states. We don't even have to kill that many units. Even leveling up will give us bonuses. And of course, then they get just a little bit of extra faith as well. And having ranged archers later will be very good anyhow. If you find a weak early navy, like we've had Austria quite a few times, I am going to attack them. So he comes here already. So we're going to go mining, then probably pottery. And then I might go one of those two into calendar, into trade, into writing, probably. Unless we decide on a different pantheon where we might want to know where iron is. So let's get to it. I'm sorry that it's going to have to be just a little bit more talking at the beginning of this episode, because we're going to have to lay our foundations, we're gonna have a bit of a plan of what we're trying to achieve and how we best go about it. There is loads of things here you can take. So taking advantage of our archer means we sort of get extra culture to go for our policy trees. And of course, before we decide that, we're gonna have to explore the map a little bit and then decide based on that. So the first one, people mentioned it already in comments, is the Earth Mother, a faith and culture for mines. We can have mines in all those, and a faith and production for monuments is cool, especially since we want to go monuments first. It's a very strong contender. God of all creation would be like throwing away our advantage for the first 30 turns, because we get a Pantheon now. And you only start benefiting from this when everybody else gets one, and that's like waiting for 30 turns or something. So we're not going to do that. And this thing I absolutely love now, since playing with Germany in the last series. Money is so good and so flexible. You can't just sort of pay for the buildings and reduce the building cost by half. You can sort of pay for units, so workers, archers, things, and you get them instantly, right? So money is very, very flexible. I really enjoyed it in a Germany game. I'm sort of even tempted to do it again now. As far as money is concerned, copper gets 1 gold from the mine, and when we get forges, we get another 2 gold. So we get a little bit of gold. The thing is about science. Can we get it from a decent source? There is something I should also look out for, the thing with the lakes. God King is a thing you can take, especially if you go very tall on your cities. If you sort of go tradition and want to grow as much as possible. There is science in here. There's also faith and production in the capital, which is very good early in the game. Goddess of beauty is always something you can do, especially if you go tradition. Goddess of nature. I don't see any mountains, or not enough anyhow. We haven't seen a wonder yet. It's gonna be a while. It's sort of certain disadvantages to having to found your Pantheon right early. Goddess of protection makes a little bit of sense, because later we got a unique castle, so we're gonna have to build walls anyhow. But and that Tempe healing is also pretty good, but I wouldn't want to build walls early in the game. Not, well, I might for the 2 culture and 2 faith. It's an interesting thought. Goddess of purity, somebody mentioned. Get 1 faith on food from lakes. What I don't like about it at all is it doesn't give any culture or science, which are far more important to me. Renewal is not a thing. This is not a thing. This is sort of similar. It's food oriented. If you want to grow very tall, maybe you can sort of say it's okay not to have culture and science, because you can have more population and you can work maybe specialists earlier and make up for it. And then there's this one. I looked at this before I started recording. I'm sort of tempted to try that. And it might sound or look just a little bit ridiculous. It's 1 science and 1 faith in every city. So that's already not bad. It's 2 scientist points in the capital. And for those that saw the Germany game, we didn't get a great scientist until very, very late. So having 2 great scientist points early would get us a great scientist on turn 75. And we could plant an academy somewhere. And then +2 faith and science in any city with a specialist. And I was thinking about that. The earliest you can do is build a market and lock the slot, and that would give you, I think it's 3 gold in the beginning, plus great merchant points, and you would get 2 faith and 2 science. And I don't know how many times I mentioned it in previous series that I was gonna try it. I can't quite make up my mind. Down here is tutelary gods. That is absolutely amazing. If you couple that with tradition, not tradition, progress, you can have a super fast start. And I'm thinking it can be super strong here because we get this archer quite early. And you might want to churn out 6 to 8 of those. Maybe only a couple of warriors, spearmen, and you try to level those guys up and get all the culture from and faith from killing and living up, right? So it could be really, really good. I mean, there's like really a few options. I'm sort of absolutely torn between those two. And because I'm a sort of an experimental player, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this thing here. I have a feeling that this one might help us more in the beginning. I don't know. So maybe you guys have also been thinking about it and just sort of never thought it was good enough. So maybe I'm gonna make the decision for you, or sort of help you find a conclusion to your thoughts about this thing. And I think it might be okay. So I'm sort of willing to experiment, but sort of not totally. So now we got to explore after I've done like 70 minutes of talking. Hope you haven't fallen asleep yet. Let's get up and oh, that's already awkward here. Let's go there. So hopefully we're gonna find some ruins. Some production or money would be good to pay for this, or get it quickly so we can start on our policies. And then over maybe. Actually, I want to see around this lake. Oh, that is also good. How many? That is a lake, isn't it? Okay. So we're gonna have to watch out for those lakes, because later we got this Harapan reservoir, and that should be quite good. That is a hill. Go. And we found a city state and we get 2 faith. Oh, and they're hostile. Well, we might just send some archers here to get some training. And that is also probably end of land here. That's all good. Okay, we grab... Oh, it doesn't matter? No. Grab the ruin and then... Okay, let's go the other way then. So we're gonna grow up pretty quickly here. So, let's grab this then. And what we got? 15 culture. Okay. Not the best. Well, it's not bad, but not. I prefer to pay for this or get the production bonus. That is good. Is that an atoll in a lake? Output 5-3. This is Melee's map. He does some wonderful things here. Wow. Imagine finding your capital next to this thing here. Hill. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I like this. I really like this thing. 2 and 4. That's one of the best things in good fight early. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Cool. It's a bit away. Oh, look at this. This is actually interesting. Do they know that we are sort of working on this thing to give us a chance, or they're sort of saying, here, we help you? I mean, it's another 70 turns, but... Treasures. Oh, good money. Keep going. Let's... How much should we get? Enough without anyhow. Oh, we just about got it down to 1 turn. Cool. This guy? Maybe... Go down? Good decision. Good decision. I'm gonna come around here. And this guy maybe I don't know how far I go down. Maybe as far as here. And then turn him back. And monument. I still think we can delay the shrine a bit. I'm gonna grow again soon. It's Cuba worker. I want to get started on the copper. And it's good that we got some money so we can get a slinger or something. What is that? Okay. Okay, that's good. If and when we have to clear some bulbs. So you can come over and the hill. On the hill. Okay. There's 2 silver here. There must be a sieve. There must be a sieve nearby this bollocks. We got 9 turns. So we've got to make a decision. Yeah, let's go down, as I said. Do we go one further? There's another hill. We can have a look before we go back. Okay. Okay. Good. And and come down. I want to have a look behind that natural wonder here. Go through here. So let's get that first there. production. Okay, that is good. And we still got some decent tiles to work as well. Maybe grow now. So let's go behind that here. There's another lake here, right? Okay. There is more silver. And strong. Strong. It's sort of interesting actually, because he's sort of a guy who can run away with things. Where's Korea? +1 science some specialists, increasing by 1 in medieval. +20% science during golden ages. You know, when I was talking earlier about having a weak neighbor, he is not super strong, that's nice. The only thing about him is he's got so much science. He can be ahead in military checks quite easily. And so it makes attacking him quite difficult. So we went out of the way. I'm gonna bring this guy back now. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Pleased to meet you. Hope you live far away. Very far away. Crikey, no, not Denmark as a neighbor. I remember this game. What else I play? As Pakal. He was sort of harassing me. I played as Denmark, was it 2 or 3 years ago? Actually, it was quite a bit of fun using the amphibious ability. Trapping or the wheel? Let's just have a look. We might get some deer. Maybe more likely than stone. Council is a thing, but I think we're gonna be busy with settlers for now. Let's get trapping. And in 5 turns we can start on that. Denmark, huh? That. Additional land. We don't want to enter in the desert. It's just about okay. I don't want to go too far down. Okay, and next big decision actually. Oh, there's a lot of land here, you know. Sort of. I'm totally torn here. Totally torn. I think we're gonna go progress. There is a lot of land here. And I just plain like it, progress. Authority is sort of putting your eggs in only one basket. Similar to tradition. The only thing is when we sort of go progress, we don't want to grow too tall. But you can also go progress into, say, artistry. You can go progress into authority. Sort of my favorite combos as it goes. But I like sort of the rapid development, and especially on Deity, it seems to help. Maybe we can make that work with tall cities as well. We can get gear our religion towards that a little bit. If it wasn't for that archer, I'd probably go tradition, pretty sure. I'd also go for a different pantheon. But sort of the way we did it, we have to actually go progress, because we want to get just the 1 or 2 specialists in each city and have sort of benefit from that. So we get 45 sounds immediately, so we get trapping now. Go for here. Then we go down. I think I want to go for here. Sometimes I sort of make bad decisions here. Get down. Down again. Another rune. There must be more Pathfinder about now. There certainly must be a Korean Pathfinder here somewhere. Oh my god, we didn't... Did I not click that? Oh, what? It doesn't really matter, but... Should have done, right? Do as I say, don't do as I do. Oh, that is good. Oh, that is very good, in fact. We see where he is. He's pretty close to this, isn't he? And that's also where Silver is. He's bound to send somebody here. Oh, I hope I didn't make a big mistake. I was talking about how I was going to do it, and I did it the wrong way around. Just have a look here for a second. 20 signs when a citizen is born in our capital, so... Okay, it's not totally bad. We're gonna get this 20 signs in 3 turns. Yeah, we'll be fine. And that is coast this time. I don't want to hook to coast. Not until I get vision and things like that. And there is more copper for us. There's a 2, and oh, now we get vision already because we got this. And yeah, we can run through the desert quite quickly now. Which way do I want to go? Let's see over there. We end up on here, do we? We have to go here anyhow. So the... couldn't I have seen that from here? Or did I go here first? Oh, bollocks. If I'd gone here first, I would have seen it immediately. But I also wanted to know about this side. Okay, fair enough. We can't get there in 1 turn. So we got 4 movement in the desert, so we can... we can do this. Okay. Oh, there's, who's that? Yellow? Not Sweden, Egypt. Did I make a mistake now? No. Did I make a mistake? Oh. Did I go over here first? 2 and 2. Oh, he hasn't got a pathfinder here. Yeah, I should have gone like this, right? Huh. Okay, that fella. Jump on that hill maybe quickly. Okay, cool. I have to say, we're pretty lucky with the runes. Or maybe AI is just totally incompetent at finding them. I mean, this was like 2 towers away from Egypt's border. They should have had that, and there was a Danish pathfinder running around here. Slinger. I might pay for the slinger. Let's start on the shrine. I'm not sure if I want to finish it. If I wait for the next policy, we get some culture for buildings. That is also interesting. Is he gonna come out? So we can get that. It's the first mine. Yeah. And you stay put here, Mr. Brood. Good. Oh, God, fishing, seriously. Interesting. Where do I want to go? Maybe I'm gonna run through the desert because it's quick. Okay, that is excellent, in fact. That is perfect. Extra pop means we get our settler more quickly. We can put that here already. So we're gonna improve it soon enough. And we can also get that because of the extra pop. Oh, it's the one, it's the policy after, but we get the culture. Okay, that's fine. 7 turns, and then we gotta get our man across, and I'm gonna give an escort. And let's go calendar next, and then into trade. And then maybe into writing. We don't have to go writing, we can work that slot in a market and get 2 signs from that. That one we can't get. Okay, let's get him back. Also have to explore this side. I think there might be coast here, right? There might also be another copper or something. That's 4, 5, 6. Not sure. Let's go for here maybe. More desert. Oh, another Civ. Denmark? Okay. Actually, we can go swimming. We get here quicker now. It's lying to me because I can swim here and here. So Egypt got amber. Happiness for them. Oh, we've got fishing anyhow, so we don't need to go for this one. There's Copenhagen, okay. There's another copper here. And a rune. Pretty close to home. Or they might accuse me of being incompetent as well. And then I think afterwards we're gonna have to finish that shrine. If we got that policy or not, we're gonna have to crank up our faith a bit now. Seriously. Pretty good. And how much is that? 85 faith. Well, that's nice if you sort of desperate for a pantheon. Early, which we aren't, but... Oh, France. Bonjour. Isn't that horse bigger? Twice as big as you? Oh, and that creepy fella, hello. Yeah. I don't like you. He just looks creepy. Sorry, but he just does. Oh, did I just make a mistake? I forgot about the rune. Should have got into the water. I bet he's gonna do it. Also. Let's get that slinger as an escort. Oh, you didn't? They are incompetent. Okay, I'm gonna go here. And you're gonna rush over to that wonder. And you do that. And... really, 8 turns. Finish that, get the granary. Just a little bit tempted to get another settler immediately, but we shouldn't. Treasures. Treasure is always good. Okay, we can pay for the monument when we settle. Crikey, it's far. Where do we settle here? And there is a nice little choke point here. So... and we do want to grab this tower. Let's... 2 silver, 1 copper. Let's just sort of plan this a little bit. So we want to have quite a few cities, and they don't have to be that far apart. So maybe we could have a sort of a waypoint here. And then... definitely gonna have a city up there somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere in here anyhow. One here. And this is the first one, and then if we can manage another city up here, to be sort of reasonably close to him, and then We want to attack him with those archers if we can. So second, that city in the middle. But that hill is a nice spot. I don't know how far away is Denmark. It's not so bad. So maybe go here. We have the 2 silver tiles right next to it. A bonus monopoly would be nice, but we can't get it. Let's steal 3 of it. I'll do a settle on that, on this silver to be claiming the lake. I mean, cities on hills are better, but at least it can't be shot from archers on a hill. This one up it. We can easily fire control those 2 towns. We could even put a citadel here to sort of block everything off. Okay, let's go over then. Oh, we got... Okay, because we got sailing, it's quicker through here, seriously. Here. I mean, we've got mining, so we improve that silver immediately. If we do that. I'm not gonna rush him ahead. And him. Also a thing. What do they want? A slinger for 57. Even in total it's only 50. We might do that later. So we get a friendship then and get some faith of them, but not much. I think I'm gonna have to spearman on that side, just in case there's a settler running around that we need to kill. I'd like to pay for this, you know. We still got enough money. He needs another 6 turns to get there. 24. So 160 we need for both. But I do want to grow that city quicker so we can get the next settler out. Oh, how did we miss that? Let's go back across. To wait. It's just a little bit bad with the Bogota. It's such a distance away. I'd like to get very short city connections ideally. I should also have a unit back here. I hate moving that guy away from the city. There's 2 mines improved, almost. And a worker. Which is slinger 3 turns. Let's in fact get that guy. I might prefer to upgrade them with money than to build the archer outright. Maybe get 2 in a settler. Ancestor worship. Okay. Let's keep working around here. It doesn't matter. Let's have a look up there. Cape Town, okay. Oh, hello. That's so nice. If you can get it. It's rare enough. And he's gonna be pissed, I'm pretty sure. And I think we're gonna do that. Get the monument. And then we might have to get the shrine after. So he's gonna complain about it, and it's just as well I've got this guy around to sort of back up my claim that he should shut up. Copper is not that great. The monopoly bonus 10% it's fine, but 10% of nothing is still very little. Go on 52 minutes. Is it okay to make the first episode an hour? Listen, mate, I don't care about you. In fact, here. That is what I think. I haven't used those guys for a while, so. We go across here somewhere. There's a hill, we might see things from there. See Bob's, great. Let's go across. It's a long way. City here looks good, but we might have to get the other city more here than up there. Sort of have one road connect 3 cities, and then we make a detour up there. I think I might start on the road already. Keep that guy somewhere in the middle. And I'm into... I still got some time for that. Movement. Let's have a look around. I just found something. And how do we get there? Going down here. I hope they don't launch any ships here. Six turns. It seems like forever, 6 turns. Okay. Do we need a monument here? Get a lot of culture from this. Doesn't matter. I But maybe I don't have to pay for it. In one turn, we're gonna lock this tile. So I'd rather upgrade those two. How much is that? 40, perfect. So we need to find some barbs now. In fact, maybe he can run up there somewhere. There must be barbs somewhere near the city state or something here. Let's spread out a bit. I'm feeling maybe I should build a shrine here. No barbs. Can't be. Plenty down here. No. Come on. What do we get? Additional land. That is in that city, isn't it? We grabbed all the leg tarts. That's funny. And yeah, let's take that. Just scared. Not just that. Come on. We need barbs. We absolutely need them. Oh, hello. And then the thing oh, we can't upgrade him. The thing about that now is we're not gonna kill him with a spearman. He must come from a camp here somewhere. Buildings, yeah. So we're not gonna touch him. We come from three sides. Go up. It's sort of wasting like a move, but we don't know where we have to go. Oops. Bob sitting on a ruined crate. So, no. Let's get a console anyhow. And where is that Bob to? And there's the camp, okay, perfect. So we got two guys. Just need to find the money to upgrade him. We need 3 turns for that. If he survives that long. And we're just gonna have to suffer the hits here. It's actually fine if he... Yeah, it doesn't get him closer to his promotion. And then we get another archer, and then maybe 2 turns something, and then another settler. In fact, they can help settlers as well. They're growing quick enough there. No. There might be more. There might be the camp next to it. I'm screwed. And come on, guys, get here. Do I want to get hit by this guy? Maybe. Oh, what did I say here? This is a bit risky. Bob's here. Okay, don't die on me. Just hit this guy once here, sort of make him think twice about attacking again. Okay, good. So, now he's hopped onto that again, and this is just really, really bad. If I go here, he'll attack me. Let's get some XP, and so, is that a kill? Hope it is. See, now we get 5, we get bonus XP from killing mobs, and we get 10 culture. And you can upgrade. You can shoot again, and then he can finish off the camp. And this was so risky. Why did I do that? Monument. Oh, no, let's go shrine here first. We sort of shouldn't neglect the faith. Yet overall, we should have just enough culture now. And it's gonna over the owner. No, do want to go out anyhow. I had to work this morning because it was just too much from last week. I'm gonna have to wait a turn here because I don't want this guy to claim the kill. Just kill this guy and then we call it an episode. Not entirely sure how we're doing. Okay, that is trade now, so we can build markets and then we can think about locking slots. And I think we can in cities like Mumbai. We've got quite a bit of food here. So we work this and maybe 2 lake tiles and then the market already. And the money is obviously going to help us quite a bit too. This guy, he's got a promotion that'll give us culture now. And 5-5, that's cool. And then we get another 10 culture, and then we get some money now. So that guy is gonna stay here. He'll go here. Okay, we can connect that city already. And oh yeah, we're gonna have to make a decision here. And that's another thing for you guys here. You can sort of say what you would do next. There's writing, of course, where you can get the library, work the slot. And the Scrivener's office is up there. We can also get barracks so that our units start with a promotion and get the bonus for it. And we can also go for bronze working. If we want to attack Korea, we're gonna need spearmen. So things to think about. Let's just have a look at techs. He's already on 12 techs, so are they. They somehow make a big jump just then, didn't they? You're on 8. And I've done worse before. So let me know in comments what you think about our sort of adventurous Pantheon choice and the choice to go progress. So if you would have done things differently, let me know. I'm really, really interested. So I'll sort of answer in comments or talk about it in the next episode. So thank you for watching this one. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye bye.